Hi friends, welcome to Subha's Creations. I'm Shubha. Today I would like to introduce you to a new platform called 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯𝙯. This is a great tool for remote learning as well as for flipped classrooms. Video recordings are a great way to implement personalized and self-paced learnings in your classroom. You can just assign your recorded video lesson or an educational video from YouTube so your students can just learn it at their own pace and take notes at their own convenience. But the one problem here is accountability. You can't really say whether your students are really focused or not. The 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯 will help you circumvent this problem. You can add multiple choice. Actually, you can embed multiple choice or short answer questions into your video so your students have to answer as they watch the video. Also, you can crop out the unwanted or not so appropriate parts from the video. It will also let you to do voiceover to give better explanations and instructions. And the multiple choice questions will be automatically graded, and grading the short answer questions in this platform is also fairly easy. And also you can add comments to your students' responses. The other great part of 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯 is this works in perfect alignment with Google Classroom. You do not have to add the students one by one, or you don't have to send any email invite. You can directly import the Google Classroom classes into 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯. So this way the class roster will be automatically updated in your 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪 classroom. So once your 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪 assignment is graded, whether it is self-graded or manually graded, the grades will be automatically updated on Google Classroom. So from Google Classroom, you can just transfer these grades to your actual school's gradebook on just one click. I made a separate video to explain how to transfer grades from Google Classroom to school gradebook on just one click. I'll give you that video link in the description box. Please find it and make use of it. And if you have a paid subscription for 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯, you can store unlimited lessons. If you don't have it, you can still store 5 lessons at a time. I have been using 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯 for past 5 years, and last year, the whole year, I used the unpaid subscription, so I was only storing 5 lessons at a time. It worked perfectly well for me because the old assignments and their grades will anyway be stored in your Google Classroom gradebook, so you don't have to worry about losing your data. So this is a great tool during your remote learning time. Now let's go and explore how to use 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯. Now let's start by typing @puzzle.com in your address bar. It's edpuzzle.com. On the top right corner, you will see the sign up button. Please sign up with your school account even if your school district do not have a paid subscription for 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯. It is still advisable to use your school account so that this will work in alignment with your Google Classroom and will ease your job to a great extent. Now I'm going to log in because I already have an account. So every time you try to log in, it will ask you to confirm whether you're a teacher or a student. Don't be puzzled by that. Do that, and then I'm going to log in with my school account. This will take me to 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪𝙯's homepage. So this is 𝙀𝙀𝙥𝙪 homepage. If you scroll down on this left hand side toolbar, you see that lot of option that says under the title popular channels. You can bring in video from any of these websites: YouTube, National Geographic, TED Talk, Khan Academy, and convert it into an interactive video lesson and assign it to your students. Now let's see how to create classes. To create classes, go to the top right corner and click My Classes. On the left-hand side toolbar, you will see an option that says Add New Classes. Just go here If you already have Google Classroom set up for your classes, you can import all the information on just one click. All you have to do is click Google Classroom and then check whichever class you want to import here. So I'm just going to import this demo class. There are no students in this demo class. If I have students, all the students, their list will be imported here automatically. So the advantage of doing this is your class roster will automatically be updated. Also, your students don't have to go through any hassles. They can just log in using their school account to access ℏ𝙏 class. But if you don't have a Google Classroom, or if your school district do not have Google Classroom account, then go to create a new class. Please click this. Now you can give a name to your class. I'm going to call my class test 1. The description, I'm just going to call this as for my YouTube channel, and then just create class. Now, on the right hand side, you will see class options and invite students. If you go to class options, it will let you change your class name and description. And also you can, if your students are already in, you can just lock the classroom so that way nobody else can come in. Just in general, people whoever have access to the code cannot just jump into your class. You can just lock the classroom after all your students got in. And even if you want to delete the class, you can delete it. If you want to create a new code, you can do that too. So these are the options under class options. And to invite students, go click this, I think blue color, invite students. And then you can copy this link, share it with them via email, or just directly share it with them. So in either case, they can just come to ℏ𝙏 and log in with their Google account or any account, and then they can use the code to join your class. So that way your classes will be created here. So today I created 2 new classes, demo class and test 1 class. Now let's go and explore how to create content, the video lessons. So to create content, go to your top right toolbar and click content. Now you have several options. Once you are in the content page, you can directly use any videos that were created by other teacher. If you just click ℏ𝙏, this will show you the pre-existing assignments that was created by other teachers. But for now, let's go and create an assignment from the scratch. So I'm going to click YouTube, but you can just choose any of this. So if I click YouTube, it will give me access to all the YouTube videos. And if I just type the topic that I want to search, okay, I'm going to type cell, and now I got so many options. All these are cell videos. Or even if you already have an video link, YouTube link, you all you have to do is whatever site may be, Khan Academy link or National Geographic link, you just need the URL of that video, and then you can just bring it here and type that instead of searching if you already have a good video. So you can just bring it here. Now we are going to edit this video and we can personalize it. We have 3 options: cut, voiceover, and questions. So you can cut out any part that you do not want, you think is not so appropriate for your students. You can just cut it. So to do that, you just have to move this
day would that be? Now look at
this white bar here. So I'm just going to cut out some middle portion of this video. So this is it. I'm just going to cut it. Now,
are small organelles that make protein. Both have cell membranes, which control what goes in and out of the cell. But what makes them different is a big deal. Prokaryote, the pro rhymes with no.
or if I want to cut just the introductory part, I can do that. So you can cut whichever part you want to cut. And to add voiceover, you just have to go to voiceover. So now as you see here, our 7 minutes video is now reduced to 2.18 seconds. And you can start recording. There are two options here. You can record as the video goes by, or you can just pause the video and record so that you can give instructions to the video. Love your microphone. Hi, good morning. So that's one option. Or I can just pause the video and record it. I'm sorry, there is a glitch. It isn't working. Well, usually it should work. You should be able to pause the video and give voiceover. So this way you can just totally change the voice in the video and give your own voice and personalize it. Now we are coming to the actual important part, that is adding questions. So you can add either multiple choice questions or open-ended questions to, or even you can add some typed notes. So to add multiple choice questions, click that and then type your question. Say DNA is located in there. So that's my question. Now you can change the font style. You can make it bold, italic, or underline, and then you can add subscript or superscript, and also you can add a link. You can link this to another website. You can add an image, and for math teachers, they can add an equation. Now you can add answer options. Now I'm going to be adding the answer options. There are two options here. If you want to make it more challenging, go for add more options and go for it. So multiple choice questions are self-graded. Edpuzzle will automatically grade it and give you the grades. It will automatically update the grades in the grade book. And if it is connected to the Google Classroom, it will be automatically updated here. And once you write down all your choices, make sure to choose the correct answer. Even if you don't choose it, it won't let you move. So you have to choose the correct answer anyway. And then save. Now, either you can keep moving with the video or you can add one more question. So you can go here. You can just hit continue, so that way the video will keep playing, and then you can add question later on at some other point. Or if you want to add one more question here, you just have to go here and say type your question, whatever your question may be. So this would be a short answer question. And also you can change the font style, and you can just bring in other changes. And also you can add notes. And if you're satisfied with this question, you just move on and let the video to play.
And then you can drop of pond water and a mic.
And then you can add another question elsewhere. So you can keep adding the questions. Once you're done with embedding questions, hit finish at the top right corner. So now my assignment is ready. So again, I have a few options on the right, bottom right. I have assign, edit, I can just go back and edit again, or duplicate, or of course entirely delete it. Now I'm going to show you how to assign this. Now hit assign. If you have so these are my classes. I'm just going to assign it to both classes. So this class is connected to my Google Classroom and this is not. But in either way, you can just assign. And also you can schedule the assignment. You can choose whether you want to do it now, or you can choose a scheduled time and date. And of course, the due date and time. So if you scroll down, you will see the time. So you can choose scheduled date and time, as well as due date and time. Now you can please, I always enable this button that says prevent skipping, so that I know the students have to watch the entire video. And then you can turn on CCs if you want. And then I always choose post on Google Classroom if your Edpuzzle is connected to Google Classroom. So this way you don't have to go to Google Classroom one more time and post the same assignment there. Your students will be automatically updated and they will get an email notification about this. And also the grades will be transferred to your Google Classroom gradebook. If you don't choose this, then your grades will just stay with Edpuzzle. So if you want it to be connected to Google Classroom, please remember to enable this blue button, this tiny little button, and say assign. Now your work is assigned. Now let's go back to content again. If you just want to use the Edpuzzle assignment created by another teacher, you can just go here to Edpuzzle and just choose the option. And then you can filter it by subject. This is science. Okay. Now, if you like any of this video, so as you see this tiny little droplet here says that there are questions. So this contains 9 questions and notes. And this assignment contains 5 questions and notes. And this also has audio instructions. So you can choose whichever is suitable for you and your needs. And my suggestion is please always play the video and try to answer the question and make sure everything is correct and everything is appropriate for your population of students before assigning it. And now this is actually an assignment created by this teacher called Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Now you can go here to the bottom right corner. You have several options: edit, copy, assign, and share. So you can either just go back and edit it and change the questions, do your voiceover and crop the video, whatever you want. You can do all that we did in the brand new video. You can do all those editing even in this video, and you can copy it. The advantage of copying it is once you copy it, you can assign it in your name. Instead of assigning it in Daniel's name, you make a copy and assign it in your name, so that now the assignment is not coming from another teacher, but from me. Now I can go and edit it or assign it. So if you find an existing assignment that is satisfying your need, of course you can go ahead and use it. Now let's go back to now if your assignment is ready to be graded, go to this top right corner, click gradebook. So this is actually a self-grading platform. So all your multiple choice questions will be automatically graded after the due date and due time. So you just have to grade the short answers. You just have to put an X mark on the wrong answers, and the Edpuzzle will auto grade and give points to other questions, the right answers. Also, it will let you add comments, and you can also give partial points to the answers. So if it is partially correct, instead of just giving full point, you can, instead of giving 100, you can give 50, 75, whatever you want. And these grades will be automatically updated to Google Classroom. Also, you can transfer grades from Google Classroom to your grade book on just one click. I just made a separate video to demonstrate that. Please find the link for that video in the description box. It will help you to just transfer your grades from any platforms to your school's gradebook on just one click. Thank you for watching the video and spending your time with me. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends.